Hey everybody, welcome back. And have you ever regretted not applying for a card? That's me right now because American Express has launched the refresh of the Hilton Honors Business Card. And let me just say, choices were made. Let's get into whether or not those were good choices or the best choices because things have definitely changed. So let's jump into it. The Hilton Honors Business Card has changed welcome offers and annual fee. The annual fee is going from $95 up to $195. With that, the welcome offer is I can't say paltry, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be good enough. 175,000 points on $8,000 in spend in 6 months of opening the card. So 195 fee, it's not weak, but it's not necessarily strong welcome offer. Because if you look at the Hilton Aspire card will give you the same number of points on $2,000 less spend in the same amount of time. The Hilton Surpass card will do 150,000 to up to 170,000. It was elevated to 170,000. Right now it is 155,000, and that's a 150 annual fee. That's also $3,000 in spend in 6 months. And the Hilton Honors card is just 100,000 points on $2,000 in spend in 6 months. So you're going to get slightly better returns on less spend with the personal versions of the card. So that's not necessarily, if you're a sole proprietor or someone who's running a side gig, it makes things a little bit harder. If you're a company that's decided to send all of its traveling consultants out with Hilton, pretty easy to hit, and you'll have a nice stash of points to go for it. Now, the earning structure has also changed on the card. Previously, the card earned 6 times points at gas stations, U.S. restaurants, airlines, car rentals, shipping purchases, and wireless phone, and I think internet charges as well. Now, until those will remain until June 30th of this year. Then we're changing the awards on the card to 12 times points at Hilton's, and then 5 times points on everything else up to $100,000 in spend in a year. And after that, it drops from 5 times points to 3 times points. If you spend $100,000 on whatever. Now, what's also not clear in the terms when I reviewed them is the $100,000 inclusive of your card member year. So if I got the card right now and spent $100,000 by December, is the spending I do on the welcome offer, and let's say I get the welcome offer done before July 1st, is that included in the $100,000? Wasn't completely clear. Haven't reached out to American Express. Probably not going to. I will leave that up to another creator to look into. Not that I'm lazy, just I know I'm lazy. Sorry. So 6 times points until June 30th, and then 5 times points on $100,000 and 3 times points after that. It's a much simpler earning structure. I can definitely give you that. And there's nothing wrong with simplicity, because if you spend $100,000 you will get 500,000 Hilton points. If you put $100,000 at Hilton properties through it, you're going to get 1.2 million Hilton points, which is fine. So these are big point numbers and simplified earning, which is good. Now, more bad. Previously on the card, you used to spend, if you spent $15,000, you would get a free night certificate. As of July 1st, that benefit is going away. So if you spend $15,000 up until June 30th, you're still eligible to get a free night certificate on the card from the card, but after July 1st, that goes away. Additionally, if you put $60,000 on, you would get another free night certificate. I'm assuming the exact same thing is going on here, where if you're able to spend on the card by June 30th, you'll get the same thing. That benefit is also going away as of July 1st. So you're losing the 2 free night certificates that you got on the card. What are you gaining? Well, you're getting a couple things. And no, really, you're only gaining one thing. It's a $240 yearly Hilton credit broken into quarterly segments. So you get $240, breaks down by $60 per quarter. There may be easy means to get this done if you are not staying at a Hilton that quarter. BuyHiltonGiftCard.com. May work, may not. We will find out soon from folks who currently hold the card. Would this be a thing that I don't know. Maybe I'll just set up a quarterly Hilton visit and get $60 off my room booking. I I don't know yet. $240, you're losing the free night certificates. Losing the 2 free night certificates is definitely harsh, especially if you spent the $60,000, because you could book pretty much anywhere in the Hilton lineup with those free night certificates. They're insanely valuable. So that's rough. Additionally, the card is losing its Priority Pass membership on July 1st. Now, if you get the card prior to June 30th, you can sign up for their Priority Pass Select membership that is just for lounges, and you get your 10 free visits. So if you're if you're doing at least 5 airline trips between now and June 30th, and they're round trippers, you could use that Priority Pass all 10 times. Great. If not, it's a little rough to sign up for the Priority Pass if you don't have travel planned right now. So that's a bummer. What are you getting to replace that? You're getting national status, probably the exact same status that you get with the Hilton Surpass. Okay. So you're going to get complimentary national World Executive, which you could do a rental car merry-go-round and pick up some other statuses along the way. You could probably match national executive, national Emerald Club Executive to Hertz, get Hertz Presidential Circle, use Hertz Presidential Circle, match back to Enterprise, get Enterprise Platinum, use Enterprise Platinum or Hertz Presidential, and move that over to Avis for Preferred Plus or their President's Club. Don't know what the exact match over would be, but you could play that merry-go-round of statuses. How valuable that is kind of depends on if you're renting cars. If you're not renting cars, it's not going to be worth anything. If you're not renting cars, yeah, you're kind of hosed on that one. So that's a bit of a rough one to take. Now, the things that the card is keeping is you'll still maintain Hilton Honors Gold status. So now, like Marriott, Hilton Honors Gold is now available in 3 flavors. First flavor would be it's on a couple of flavors of credit cards. First would be spending $20,000 on the Hilton Honors no annual fee card. It's crazy, but hey, you'd get Hilton Gold. Great for you there. Second would be holding the $150 Hilton Surpass. Third would be holding the business card as usual. And fourth would be getting the American Express Platinum card, because for $695 you get Hilton's second highest status. It's still better than Marriott's weird system of what cards give you what status, because their free card gives you silver status, their $95 cards give you silver status, their gold status goes on the $125 business card, the $250 cards, the American Express Platinum. You can do merry-go-round, you can do status match from time to time on the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I apparently missed that by one stay. That was annoying. Anyway, moving on. So you are getting a whole lot less, it feels, with the updates on the Hilton Honors Business Card. You're not losing your status. You're still able to spend $40,000 on the card and get diamond status, but why not just open the Hilton Honors Aspire? You're losing the free nights. That is a rough loss. You're losing the priority passes. I don't know if that's bad. It really feels like with these losses, the loss on the Surpass, the loss on the Aspire, we're going to have to see if this is because of Priority Pass and the weirdness that is Priority Pass, or if it's because American Express doesn't want you going into lounges anymore. I don't get it. I'm going to assume that it's Priority Pass just because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Anyway, yeah, so how do I feel on this one? I'm not sure to think. I knew an annual fee increase was coming. I figured it would be closer to the $150. I don't know that these trade-offs make it worth $195. Yes, you can do as long as you did, even if you did 3/4 of the $60 credits, you make the effective annual fee only $15, which is fine. But you're not offsetting with a free night certificate. You're not offsetting with anything, buying a gift card from time to time, or booking with cash on this card to knock off $60. Like there's not, or booking with your points and then spending $60 at the restaurant, or buying something there for $60, right? It's a lot. Someone who's like getting into Hilton and, wanted to grab the business card for reasons, it's not exactly a clear-cut winning card. right now. I am not a Hilton expert. I have the Hilton Honors card. I was waiting to see what this looked like because on my roadmap of cards this year, I was trying to avoid as many personal cards as I can. If you asked me right now whether I'd get the Hilton Surpass or I'd get the Hilton Honors Business, I would probably have to lean Hilton Surpass just because that card still gives a ton of value even at the 150 because it doesn't come that far off with the Hilton credit. It gives you the exact same rental status. It earns 6 times points on a lot of everyday things. Now, 5 versus 6 isn't a big deal. And if you're putting $100,000 through the card anyway, what's it matter to you? You're going to move up to diamond status and things like that. So this really does feel like a card that is purpose built for higher end businesses than sole proprietors or sole proprietors who spend a lot of money. They are very much moving away from giving you a lot of big multipliers that they already gave you on the Surpass. So if you were looking at it as a multiplier card and a keeper card in that regard, get the Hilton Honors Surpass. Yeah, it's not a net negative, but I do think they have repositioned this card as you're a sole proprietor, maybe look elsewhere. Not 100% though, but yeah, that's what it feels like. Anyway, still undecided if I'm at the card 195. It's not 195 isn't, it's not the one to pursue this particular card now. Yeah, I think I would go with the Hilton Honors Surpass. I don't think I'm in AmEx pop-up jail, but I'm not really willing to tempt the wrath of the whatever from high atop the thing for now. So, yeah, let's see what happens. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you guys soon.